welcome to this exciting Malayalam course. Before we start learning the Malayalam, let's learn a little bit about Kerala, the land, its culture, and its language. Think of this class as a gateway to the Malayalam language, giving you a better understanding of where it's come from and how it's connected with the life here. Kerala is in the southern part of India and is famous for its beautiful nature. Kerala has hills, beaches, backwaters, and forest. The land is green and full of life, making it a special place in India. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine you are standing in Kerala. You might be on a hill, by the backwaters, or on the beach. How does the land feel? What do you notice around you? On the eastern side of Kerala, you will find the Western Ghats. These hills are covered with the forest and tea plantations. The air here is cool and fresh. The Western Ghats are home to many animals and plants. Assume you are standing on a hill in the Kerala. Looking down at the green valley, how does it feel? What do you think life is like for people living in the hills? In the middle of Kerala, we have the Midlands. The area has many rice fields and rivers. The land is very fertile. People here grow food like rice and bananas. The rivers give water to the people and the farmers. Visualize you are walking through a village in the Midlands. You see fields and hear the sound of flowing water. How does the land help the people here? How do you think the land affects their way of life? On the western side of Kerala, we have the lowlands. This area has beautiful beaches along the sea. Kerala also has backwaters, which are waterways where people travel by boat. Many people here depend on fishing and tourism for their livelihood. Think you are walking on a beach in Kerala with the sounds of waves all around. You see fishermen preparing their boats. How do you think life by the sea is different from the life in the hills of fields? Kerala also has many forests. These forests are home to animals like elephants, tigers, and birds. The forests are important because they keep the land healthy and provide resources for the people. Imagine you are walking through a forest in Kerala. You hear the sounds of animals and see an elephant in the distance. How do you think the forest helps the people who live nearby? Despite its beauty, Kerala faces challenges. Human-animal conflicts are there. Deforestation is on the rise. Landslides have become more frequent, especially during the monsoon season. These issues impact both the environment and the lives of the people. Visualize a flood in Kerala village. The water rises and people move to higher ground. How do you think this would change the lives of the people living there? What can be done to protect the land? Kerala is working to protect its land. People are planting trees, protecting animals, and using eco-friendly farming practices. Kerala is also known for ecotourism, where visitors can enjoy nature without harming it. Assume helping plant trees to restore the forest. You feel proud to protect the land. How do you think small actions like planting trees can make a big difference? Kerala is a land of many landscapes, from the hills to the backwaters, from the forest to the beaches. Each part of Kerala tells its own story. The land shapes the lives and culture of the peoples here. Think about what you have learned from Kerala's land. What part of the land interests you the most? How do you think the land affects the people's way of life? What can be done to protect Kerala's land for the future? Thank you for joining us on this journey through Kerala's land. Now we will explore Kerala's rich culture and art forms. Stay with us to learn more about the unique traditions of Kerala. Welcome to this exciting journey into the rich cultural heritage of Kerala. Kerala is not only known for its natural beauty, but also for its vibrant culture, traditions, and arts. In this module, we will explore the artistic and cultural life of Kerala, which is deeply connected to its history and people. Imagine you are in the Kerala during one of the lively festivals. The streets are filled with colors, music, and dance. How do the sounds, sights, and feelings around you make the celebration special? What emotion do you think the people experience during this festival? Kerala is home to many beautiful dance forms, each telling a unique story. Kathakali, one of the Kerala's most famous dance forms, is a dramatic performance that combines dance, music, and storytelling. Another popular form is Mohiniyattam, a graceful dance performed by women. Theyyam is also a ritualistic dance performed in temples where the performer becomes a divine figure. Visualize you are watching a Kathakali performance. The dancers wear colorful costumes and makeup, and their movements tell a story. How do you think the dance make you feel as you watch it? What do you think the dancers are trying to communicate through their movements? Music is an important part of Kerala's culture. Traditional instruments like chenda, a large drum, maddalam, and veena are used in many performances. In the temples, classical music is also a way of telling stories and praising the gods. Assume you are sitting in a temple listening to the rhythmic beats of chenda. The sound fills the air, creating a deep, powerful feeling. What do you think the music conveys to the people around you? How does it change the mood of the place? Kerala celebrates many festivals that are filled with music, dance, and rituals. Onam is the biggest festival in Kerala where the people come together to celebrate the harvest. They decorate their homes with flowers, prepare delicious feasts, and enjoy boat races. Other festivals like Vishu and Trishur Puram also involve grand processions, fireworks, and traditional performances. Consider you are at the Onam festival surrounded by family and friends. The air is filled with the smell of food and you see beautiful flower carpets outside every home. How do you feel participating in this joyful celebration? What do you think makes Onam so special to the people of Kerala? Theyyam is one of the most powerful and sacred art forms of Kerala. It's a ritualistic performance that combines dance, music, and storytelling. Popular in the northern district of Kerala, Theyyam is not just an art but a form of worship. The performer, adorned in striking costumes, makeup, and ornaments, transforms into a divine figure believed to connect with the gods and ancestors. Visualize you are watching a Theyyam performance in a temple courtyard at night. The performer's face is painted brightly, their costumes glows in the firelight, and the drums echo through the air. The performer begins to move and chant in Malayalam, telling a sacred story. How does the atmosphere feel? What emotions do you think the audience experience as they watch this divine transformation? Kerala also has many other traditional art forms. Kalaripayattu is an ancient martial art that involves graceful and powerful movements. Pottery is another important art form with artisans creating beautiful clay works. Kerala is also famous for its vibrant mural paintings that decorate temples and palaces. Imagine watching a Kalaripayattu performance. The martial artist moves with speed and precision, displaying strength and skill. How does it feel to watch such an intense performance? What do you think this art form says about culture and values of Kerala? Nature has a big influence on art and culture of Kerala. The lush greenery, the flowing rivers, and the peaceful backwaters are often seen in Kerala's traditional art forms. The themes of nature, beauty, and spirituality are reflected in the music, dance, and visual arts of Kerala. Assume you are in a beautiful garden in Kerala, surrounded by trees and flowers. You see that many traditional paintings have similar colors and patterns. How do you think the natural beauty around you might inspire artists to create these works? What do you think the connection between nature and art means for the people of Kerala? Kerala is dedicated to preserving its cultural heritage. Traditional arts and crafts are taught to younger generations in schools, temples, and cultural centers. Many families still pass down these skills from one generation to the next, ensuring that Kerala's rich culture continues to thrive. Visualize you are learning one of the Kerala's traditional arts like Kathakali dance or pottery. You are taught by an elder who has been practicing this art form for years. What do you think it would be like to learn something so deeply connected to Kerala's history? How do you think learning these traditions would make you feel about the culture? Kerala's cultural heritage and arts are treasures that reflect the spirit of its people. From dance and music to festivals and traditional arts, Kerala is a land where culture and creativity thrive. By understanding these art forms, we can connect more deeply with the peoples and traditions of Kerala. Think about what you have learned about Kerala's cultural heritage. Which art form or tradition do you find most interesting? Imagine you are part of one of the Kerala's festivals or art performances. How would it feel to be part of this rich cultural experience? How does the culture of Kerala influence the way people live and celebrate life? Welcome back everyone. In this session, I will share some specialities of the Malayalam language. Malayalam is a Dravidian language spoken mainly in Kerala and parts of Lecture1 and Pondicherry. It is one of the India's 22 scheduled languages and was declared a classical language in 2013. Malayalam has over 35 million speakers in India and holds official status in Kerala and Lecture1. It has a rich history, unique script, and beautiful sounds. Let's explore more about this wonderful language in our third session. Welcome to the fascinating world of the Malayalam language. Malayalam is the language spoken by the millions of people in Kerala, a state in southern India. It is a beautiful language with a unique script and sound. Let's explore why Malayalam is special and how it connects with the culture and people of Kerala. Imagine you are reading a sign written in Malayalam. The letters look different from English. How do you think the shapes of the letters make the language unique? What do you feel when you see the script? Malayalam has a rich history. It evolved from the ancient language Tamil and was influenced by Sanskrit over the centuries. The first written record of Malayalam dates back to more than 1000 years ago. Over time, the language has developed its own identity with its own grammar, vocabulary, and style. Assume you are reading one of the ancient Malayalam manuscripts. The words are written in a style that looks very old. What do you think people from that time might have felt when reading or written in Malayalam? How do you think the language has changed over time? Malayalam has its own script, which is detailed and elaborate. The script consists of 53 letters, each representing a distinct sound. Unlike the English alphabet, it may seem complex at first, but with a basic understanding, it becomes easier to read and write. Visualize you are learning to write the first letter of Malayalam. The strokes of the pen move smoothly and the letter has a rhythm. How do you think it would feel to write in a language that looks so different from English? What kind of connection do you think the script creates with the culture of Kerala? Malayalam has a rich set of sounds, including some that are not found in English. The sounds are clear and musical, and the pronunciation can change depending on the region or the person. It's important to listen carefully and practice speaking to get the right sounds. Imagine you are listening to someone speak Malayalam for the first time. The words sound musical with different pitches. How do you think these sounds might feel when you speak them? Can you hear the difference between Malayalam and other languages you know? Malayalam is not just a language spoken in schools and offices, but it's also a language used in homes, markets, and during celebrations. It is a living language used in daily conversations as well as in songs, movies, and literature. You can hear Malayalam everywhere in Kerala. Assume you are walking through a busy market in Kerala. People are speaking Malayalam all around you. You hear the rhythm of the words as people talk to each other. How does it feel to hear a language spoken in such a lively, everyday setting? What do you think Malayalam means to the people who speak it daily? Malayalam has a long tradition of literature and poetry. From ancient poems to modern novels, the language has been used to express emotions, stories, and ideas. Great poets and writers like Tunjathu Ezhuthachan, Vailopulli Sridhara Menon, and Kamala Das have made Malayalam literature famous worldwide. Visualize reading a Malayalam poem for the first time. The words are poetic, filled with emotion and beauty. How do you think the language enhances the feeling of the poem? What do you think it's like to express deep emotions in Malayalam through literature? Though Malayalam is spoken across the Kerala, there are different dialects in different regions. The dialects can change based on location, age, even social status. The language is flexible and adapts to the needs of people. Imagine you are in a small village in Kerala, listening to the local dialect of Malayalam. The words may sound different from what you are used to hearing. How do you think people feel when speaking in their local dialect? What do you think the dialects tell us about the people and their culture? Malayalam is a unique and expressive language deeply rooted in Kerala's culture and history. It connects the people, their tradition, and their daily lives. Learning Malayalam is not just about acquiring a language, but also about exploring the rich heritage of Kerala. Think about your experience so far with Malayalam. What interests you the most about this language? Imagine speaking Malayalam fluently and being able to enjoy the music, movies, and stories in their original form. How would that make you feel? What do you think learning Malayalam will help you discover about Kerala? Hope you have got a glimpse of Kerala's rich heritage and the essence of Malayalam language. Now I warmly welcome you all to step into the world of Malayalam and begin your journey to learn this language.